Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. Please feel free to subscribe. Then I can more easily pick up on your energy for future pick a card readings. And if you are returning, well, friends, I love you. Thank you so much for coming back and spending more of your time with me here on our little channel. For anyone that is interested, I do offer personal readings. I was going to say private and then personal, so that sounded kind of funny. But anyway, you get the gist of it. If you are interested in booking a reading with me, please note the only way to do so is by visiting this link that's up on your screen. This is the only way to book. I do not accept forms of payment outside of what is offered on the website, so please keep that in mind. I will never approach you asking you if you want a reading or offering a reading. So just note that because that's happening a lot lately across all platforms. And it's just, we won't go into it. But just know if you're interested, visit this link, check it out, and all the other services that I offer as well. And so let's get into today's reading. Let's get into the fun stuff. Today, we're going to be looking into who's coming into your life. So, who of significance is coming into your life next? And what are their intentions? What is it that you need to know about this person that is heading your way? As always, we have three groups to choose from. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. When you are ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number 1s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Let's get right to it. Let's see who's coming into your life next and what do you need to know about that? What are their intentions? We're going to try to get as much information for you as possible, including if you already know this person and how you'll know this person, how you'll recognize them. We'll be seeing what their intentions are and just, going with it. We're going to be pulling some initials and some charms and some oracle cards for you at the end as well. So let's begin. Let's take a moment to connect. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective and my group number 1s, please. For my group number 1, Spirit, who's heading their way? Who's coming into their life, please? What person of significance is coming towards them? My group number 1, please. Who is this person? Who is heading their way, Spirit? Who is heading their way? For some of you, this is a boss or someone that really likes to keep control. Maybe they have like a position of power of some sort, or they're just used to being the leader. I'm getting Aries energy. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, for a lot of you, this could be work related or someone who, I don't know, their work might keep them in some kind of pattern. And it's like, you already know. Like when they come towards you and they tell you what they've been up to, you're like, yeah, I figured. I figured as much. Who is this person? You guys have been at a disconnect. It's been a little bit since you've heard from them. For some of you, it's been a few weeks, a few days, depending on what the dynamic is. But someone has been kind of laying low. Who is this person that's heading towards my group number 1s, please? We have the 5 of Cups with the 8 of Swords in reverse. Why the 8 of Pentacles, please? So for those of you that this is not about work, it's like they want to put work into this, or they've been really focused. Maybe you're a business owner or someone here like works for themselves, or I don't know, there's a sense of admiration that's coming through now. Why the Trip and Squall in reverse, please? Yeah, so I kind of feel like whoever this is, they've been thinking about this for a little while. They're like, it's kind of been long enough. They let enough time go by, and now they're about to reemerge. I am getting the sense that for some of you, this is someone that you already know. For others of you, especially if it's a job situation, it's like you might be hearing back from them after maybe thinking that you didn't get it or you weren't being considered, you weren't in the running. Now, for others of you that this is a person that you already know, it feels like someone here has been trying to manifest doing something again with you or repeating something with you. You guys could be really focused at this time, getting your stuff in order, your bills, your home, your family, your responsibilities. Those of you that own businesses or work for yourselves, that looks really good. Someone here is either feeling, uh, they might be a little bummed out. They might be a little depressed, to be honest with you. I mean, this could be, you can switch the energies if you need to, but it feels like someone here is having a hard time seeing the bright side of things. Or maybe it was like this disconnect that they like started to feel like sad about, or they've been thinking about, and now they're getting out of their heads and they're coming forward. Now, if this is a job thing, this just feels like I said, like maybe you're the one that felt like you were no longer being considered, and you kind of um, were like trying to release that. I do feel though that the second go around, or this coming back around, someone here feels very strongly about it. And it's almost like the next step, it's like natural next step is to come towards you, like there's nothing else to do. Especially speaking to those of you that this might be a certain person that's coming towards you. And a certain person, it's like, yeah, it's a person that's coming towards you, but it's like if this is a personal connection or if it's a professional or a business connection, it just feels like there's nothing left to do other than let's do this again, or let's revisit what we last talked about. And someone could have been feeling stuck and they're kind of releasing that. It has been a little while though. They keep saying that. So something big could have happened. Yeah, that made this person unavailable. That could be either professional or romantic or whatever. It just feels like something happened and this person's now having a hard time maintaining a sense of positivity. Maybe they're feeling a little, I don't know. I'm almost getting the sense of someone who's like exhausted their options. That's why I kind of feel like the natural next thing to do is to come towards you for whatever reason, whatever business you guys had together. There's that Emperor showing up again. I did see him when I was shuffling, when I was talking about Aries energy and someone who's a boss. What else, please? What can you tell me? Yeah, they're going to reveal to you why there was a delay, or you're going to see right through it. For some of you, there could be kids involved. For others of you, it just feels like there's another situation that wasn't able to grow, or I don't know. Either way, it's going to be revealed to you. And it's not going to be like in an overly emotional way, but I think you're going to pick up what a big deal this is, or like, wow, they must be feeling fill in the blank. Like I'm almost kind of getting where you're like, oh, because you're good. When this person comes in, my group number ones, you guys are good. You guys are focused. Some of you might be getting a message literally when you're in the middle of work. You're in the middle of your day or your night, whatever it is you do. You might be focused on something, and then I just in my mind heard the texting. So for someone, it could be a text message. This person's very they're going to come to you a little differently. There's been healing that's happened. There's also been patience, but now it's like the chance at a new beginning. For those of you that this is romantic or it is someone that you were involved with, it seems like there's a lot of passion, and there's going to be something that's revealed to you regarding why something couldn't take off in the past, or why there was a delay, why this person was away, what this person's been going through. Now, for others of you that this is a job situation you were waiting to hear from, this could have been some type of loss that was suffered in the business, or something that made this person not feel as certain or not feel as confident in the future of fill in the blank. This person's also feeling a little out of their comfort zone, and they could have been lacking assertiveness at some point. Maybe that was part of the break as well, and that's going to be revealed to you. You're also going to see how someone or something has been wasting resources, time, energy, money. It's like this is going to become very clear to you. And it feels like you understand, and you also kind of feel like things aren't done here. There could be a lot of delays. For those of you that this is a romantic person, it feels like there's a lot of delays that are tied up into their home or their family. Someone here is a parent, or they could be divorced, and they have this want. They have a wish to move towards something stable, move towards commitment, or they wish that their situation was a little bit more, I don't know. I was going to say traditional, but it's not that it's traditional. It's like traditional to them. It's like they had an idea in their mind as to how something should have been, but because of what happened, it's like that dream was like shattered. And this person's currently going through the feels. They are moving on. They are moving forward. But this person, it's a little bit of a wait for them. They're going through something. Um, they might view you as a very healing energy. They might see you as someone who has put a lot of work into themselves. And that's also kind of part of why they feel like drawn to you. I'm talking mostly to those of you that this is a romantic connection and not like a work connection. If it's not that, it's that there's something about the way you communicate, maybe the way you organize, or your thoughts, your ideas that bring insight as to what could be done better or ways that could expand for long-term stability. Basically, they see you as someone that would have added value to their long-term plan, or someone that could offer something to the workplace. For those of you that this is romantic, I feel like you guys have things in common that they feel you just understand, and they are coming towards you pretty passionately. They have missed you, and they kind of don't think it's fair, or it's not just, it's not balanced, this um, attention that you guys haven't been giving each other. There's something weird about that. But they come in, they're trying to remain confident, but it's almost like they might be feigning it. They've thought about this a lot. They fantasize as well during their workday, and they imagine what it would be like if they just came towards you, if they just said, fuck it. All right, my group number ones, let's dig deeper. So that is who's coming towards you. I think it's cool that this group is split between work and romantic. I do definitely feel like for some of you, this could be something that you were wanting and you just didn't hear back from for a little while, but they're coming towards you. Make sure you ask the right questions for those of you that this is work related. All right, thank you, Spirit. What is this person's intentions? What do they want? What do they want, Spirit, with my beautiful group number ones? What does my group number ones need to know? Yeah, they're coming in to heal this. They have lots of responsibilities. They do. They've been thinking about this for a while, but they're unsure if you're available or how you would feel. But they haven't forgotten about you, or they haven't. They're having difficulty closing out some kind of chapter. So they do fantasize. Obviously, if this is a boss, it's not for you. But for those of you, this is romantic. This person does fantasize. I keep seeing indicators of that. But they're just not sure. They know they've kept you waiting. And yeah, they're staying hopeful that this can still work out, or, you guys can come back together. Why the Judgment card? What is their intentions? So their intentions are, yeah, this person's intentions are to come towards you. They're going to be charming. They're going to be confident. They're going to be, I'm getting hot. Yeah, that's what they're going to be. They're going to be hot. For those of you that this is romantic. If not, if this is business, they're going to be very charismatic. They're going to be very excited. They're going to tell you the things, but there's still a why. There's a why that's going to come through. Like I said, you're going to see that. There's a why they couldn't be consistent, or they're just not This person's very responsible for things, whatever those things might be. I don't know. They just take them seriously, but they do things their own way. This person is also in their ego, so it's hard for them to divert from their own plan, or they might be a little stubborn. I'm getting Aquarius, Sagittarius. We got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Sag. I guess that's almost everybody. We also have Scorpio joining the party. This person's also going to be real. They're going to be real. I was going to say they're going to be real something else, but no, they're going to be real. In the past, they could have faked something with you or put up a facade or kept certain things to themselves. And I do feel they're going to be revealing something. You're going to walk away with a better insight. If this is a romantic partner, I feel like they're having a hard time at home with family. I keep getting indicators that someone here might be a parent, or they're just responsible for certain dynamics or something like that. Why the Two of Wands? They've been thinking about this. Yeah, they're not sure how you feel because they know they were inconsistent with you. They know that they were a little flaky, or maybe they just vanished. Maybe it even felt like ghosting for some of you. I'm not really getting ghosting, but it could have been. But it's interesting because even though you guys haven't really been in communication or connection, or things haven't really been growing, it's like they're really holding on to something here. It's almost like they're holding a secret. The Death in reverse. They are having a hard time with their home or their foundation. They haven't they don't feel like things are really stable. They could be having some kind of legal situation. I'm being shown that with time this is gonna change, but there's something about timing. And for right now, it's like they can't offer, I don't know, they're not being impulsive. They're not really making a move. It's like right now they're hesitating before they make a move. Even when they come towards you, I don't think that they're fully free to do whatever it is that they really want. There's still something about timing that has to sort itself out. And for some of them, it is something legal or a contract that needs to expire and be cleared, cancel clear, maybe a divorce that they're still dealing with. Yeah, there's something here that they were involved with that didn't end up working out, and they're in the process of walking away from. I just got confirmation on that. If this person is a parent, they take a lot of pride in that. And it's almost like they're waiting for something, for their wish, to be able to get their wish. So for those of you that this is romantic, this person does have feelings for you, but they're keeping them hidden. They feel a connection, but they're also like, it's all these secrets. This person does keep secrets. I'm not sensing that they're like shady little secrets. They're almost like they don't let anyone in on the things that they're feeling. And look how we have the Two of Cups in reverse and the Two of Cups upright right there. Because I do feel that's what they're keeping hidden with that Moon card. There's a rift in their family, or if this is work, there's something that someone isn't getting along here. It's not happiness and rainbows. Communication is broken as well. For those of you that this is romantic, though, I feel like you're going to see through some things. Things are going to be revealed to you. I definitely don't feel like this person is free to, like I said, to kind of fully move forward and do as they want. It's going to be a little bit because of that Wheel of Fortune, but things are aligning slowly but surely. Let's see. We got everything here. We sure did. All right. So that's about them, and that's their intentions for what in the world do they want when they come forward. Let's get you some oracle cards, and then we'll get some initials. All right. Thank you, Spirit. More messages, please, for my group number ones. Messages for my group number ones, please. We have ghosts. Some of you could have been ghosted. Ghost in this deck is also something from the past returning. So even if you weren't ghosted, I do feel you guys were having a time apart. Confidence and passion. This person is very passionate, and you guys are probably passionate about each other if it's a connection like that. We have protection. Someone here is keeping, I feel like this connection protected. It's something that they hide. It's something that they hold on to. Caution. So that could be how you're feeling. And I think that's smart to move with caution in this situation because there is a timing factor. Look at this. We have love, passion and love between you guys. Happiness. That's their wish. The one that they're hiding. And energy. You guys' energy, I'm going to pull success as well. And then we had rest at the bottom of the deck. I love how all these bottom cards are nice and warm. That's how this connection feels. Earlier when I said I'm getting hot, I meant it. The energy between you guys is very, the dynamic is nice, you know? All right, let's get some initials for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. Some initials for my group number ones. All right, we have B, O. We have bot. Maybe someone's looking at your social media with a burner account. We have P, F, U, Y. They like your booty. We have PFUR. Are you for real? That also makes me think. The kid's saying plur, which is so cute because back in my raver days, that was kind of the thing too. But it wasn't just said plur. I don't know why I'm going off about that, or going into that tangent, I should say. All right, we have TCQD. Someone's a cutie. I'm getting for real. Someone likes tacos. Someone likes your booty. That's for sure. Let's get you some messages from this Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit. More messages for my group number ones, please. If you guys have a question, you guys can start to think about it now, and we'll try to get you an answer. You'll know it's an answer because you'll feel it. If not, just take it as more messages. Some of you guys have definitely been manifesting this person or this return to happen. We have your magic is potent. We have transformation is on the horizon, and then we have realize it's already yours. Wow, I really like that. That's kind of intense, my group number ones. Let's get you some charms. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some charms, please, to close out the reading? Oh, the selenite came out. Interesting. And it fell on the protection. You guys, maybe someone here needs to energetically protect themselves from whatever this is. We have energy and protection, and then the selenite came out. Not coincidental. We have I love LA. Maybe someone here is from LA. It is. Tis the season for a lot of sports. I was going to say it's Dodger season, but obviously the Dodgers aren't the only ones playing, but that's LA. So maybe there's a sport connection here that also kind of lands with passion. Someone might have passion here for sports or just passion in general for the things that they're into. We have the Wu-Tang honeybee honeycomb. Well, it's the killer bee with the honeycomb. This always reminds me of Empress energy. So I feel like this person kind of flocks to you. You have the honey, my group number ones, and the person might be the killer bee. So we'll leave that with protection. We have the sun card. We have Leo energy. I was sensing a lot of fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Something could transpire even further in Leo season. Even though this is a timeless reading, most of you end up watching it within the first few weeks this comes out. So Leo season is, July, mid-July through like mid-August. Maybe someone's birthday or there's something of significance that happens there. We have Hot Sunday. This always reminds me of friendship. Maybe there's a music connection, but maybe there's also a connection to friends or a like minded community, or you guys might even share a community. And then we have move in silence. This person does not announce their moves. You guys could also not really announce this either until you kind of feel it out and feel out whatever is going on here. All right, my group number ones, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it was helpful. I'm wishing you nothing but the best, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Let's get right to it. Let's see who of significance is heading your way, who's coming into your life, and what do you need to know about? What are their intentions? What information can we get from you in regards to that? All right, so let's begin. Let's use this tarot deck, and then we're also going to be using some oracle cards at the end. You'll have a chance to ask a question, and then we'll be pulling some initials and some charms as well. Just trying to get as much information for you as possible, my group number twos. Let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for the collective and my group number twos, please. My group number twos, who is this that's heading their way? Who's coming into my group number two's life? Who is this person of significance that's heading towards my group number two's way? Who is this person, please? I haven't mentioned this, but it's a collective reading, guys. Not everything may resonate. Take what does and leave the rest for somebody else. If we do happen to talk about a past energy that you do not want to hear about, simply click off of it. Then maybe the message is not for you. We have the Two of Cups. It's funny that I was just talking about that as the card wanted to fly out. We have the Star card in reverse. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. We have the Four of Wands. Who's coming towards my group number two's life? Five of Cups. Who's heading towards my group number two's way? Seven of Wands. The Fool. They're coming in for a new beginning. If this is a new person that you end up meeting, you're gonna know this is who I'm talking about, because you feel it's someone you really get along with. You're like, man, this person's so cool. We vibe, we're a little different, but it's like the vibe is good. But you notice that this person might have some mental health issues going on. I'm just getting mainly, it might be like feeling hopeless, maybe a little depressed, over something surrounding the point that they're at in their life, or something tied to their family or their foundation in some way. It's almost like the feeling of this person's dealing with stuff. Now, for those of you that this is not a new person and this is someone that you already know, this is someone that you already have had some type of connection with. For a lot of you, this might be romantic for sure. I'm just sensing a sense of like kinship, even if it's a best friend. It doesn't have to be romantic, but the deep connection is there in kind of the same way. They're having a hard time right now. There's something that they're losing hope on, or they lost hope on. Maybe it's if you guys are in a disconnect, or if you already know that they're kind of going through something. It does seem that they want something new here with you. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. So this person, okay, so even if this is romantic, this person views you as like a friend. You guys get along really well. I'm getting such a nice like melody here is what it feels like, of in comparison to like how you guys get along, you know? It feels harmonious. That's what I'm trying to say. It feels like they want to put work into this or invest into this. Someone here works. So there's something about work. Someone here works hard, or it's like they work for what they have. They also view you as being very single and independent. And there's just a deep appreciation that I feel that's coming through with this Page of Pentacles. They want to work on something here. They might want to come in and fill you in on something, or get your advice, or just have a friend, because they're kind of struggling right now to remain hopeful about something. I see someone might be coming to your house. If this is someone you already know, they might be coming over to your house. Or there's a celebration of some sort that they're planning on going to because they know you'll be there. So only take what resonates. Why the Five of Cups, please? Someone here is either has suffered a loss when it comes to family or job or something like that, or they're feeling, I don't know, guys, there's something here about this person's material world that's bumming them out. Their material world could be anything. Family dynamics, their investments. I'm not getting it's investments. I'm getting that it's something that they've put a lot of effort into to build this stability. And now that they have it, or there's something going on in their family, there's a feeling of loss or a feeling of sadness. Now, for some of you, not for everyone, but I am getting for a small percentage of you, maybe like, 2 of you, this person views you in their long term. And there's something about that maybe they're regretful about or sad about, maybe how things have transpired. Very interesting message there. They've been a little back and forth about this. They've had some emotional highs and lows, but it's like they haven't given up and they haven't stopped fighting. It's like there's still fight left in them. Why the Fool? Yeah, they're coming in excited. Yeah, they're coming in fast. This is going to feel a little impulsive to you, or you might view it as being impulsive. Like, whoa, I wasn't expecting to see you here. I wasn't expecting this, but this is cool. It feels unexpected in some way. And there's something very naive about it, or there's something very tender or like sincere about it. Now, for those of you that this is a new person that you're meeting, it feels like there's excitement. There is a sense of like, I feel like you guys feel kind of free with this person, but you're going to, like I said, you're going to recognize them because there's something going on here with their long-term situation. Maybe they recently, I hope not, but maybe they lost someone close to them, or there's a rift going on in their family, or a long-term job that they had might be having them feeling down. I'm getting the sense that someone might be feeling a little bit in their feels over this age and stage that they're at. That's not for everyone. But I do feel things are going to progress here with this person. And it's not going to be how you expected. This person is not what you normally go for, whether that's romantic or in friendships or whatever the dynamic is. There's something different here, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be different for you. This person has a lot of emotion that they keep kind of in. I'm getting lots of Cancer energy, Aquarius as well. That Aquarius is always popping into these readings. We have Taurus and Aries. So this person's very committed. They could be a parent. That could be part, there could have been a shift in the dynamic here that they're working to, they're trying to move through or get to the other side of this Five of Cups. If it's not that, they're a business owner. They definitely have their plate stacked. They have a full plate here of responsibilities, of things they handle, but they do it with pride. This person does have pride. I'm getting Scorpio energy as well. Something came to an end for this person at one point, and maybe that's part of the regret that they think back on. So you're going to notice maybe you have advice or the way you talk to them as a friend. They really appreciate that. This doesn't seem like it could be a fully developed connection between you guys. I'm just getting that it's very, it's like energetically intertwined between you guys. Like it goes deeper than just how often you might see them. You might not see them very often, but I'm not getting that there's like bad intention behind it. It's like someone's got a lot of shit to do. We have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There they are again. So they could be, for those that they went through a family shift and maybe there are kids, there could be issues going on with that, with the other parent. If there's a mother involved, there could be issues. If not, maybe there's something about this that because they already have so many things going on, so many priorities, they're just busy all the time, and maybe you don't get to see them as often as you'd like, or you don't get something as much as you would like. This person has a lot of passion for you, and you're also very passionate towards them. You have a lot of understanding. You love this person, dare I say. You have a lot of emotion and you get what they're going through. But maybe at points like, I don't know if you're the one showing up mostly for this person when they need it. I'm not saying it's not reciprocated. I'm just saying I don't know if you felt like this in the past. In the past, this could have been confusing because you thought it was going one way and then it didn't. You could have felt rejected, or you ended up rejecting this person, trying to get out of your head about it. But it feels like you kind of stopped waiting for them, or you kind of stopped whatever. Maybe you were being too accessible to them or something along those lines. But I do feel like there's about to be a reconnection here, and it feels like you're going to be very excited about it. I just saw the Ace of Wands. You could have created distance with this person because you felt things weren't being reciprocated. But when they come back around, it's almost like they fill you in, or you just kind of know there's a good conversation that happens. I do feel you're going to get to know them better the next time you see them, or whenever they come towards you. It's interesting that I said the next time you see them, because I do think you're going to see them. I don't, oh, interesting. I'm glad I said that because I don't see you guys just reconnecting over messages. It feels like this is a real in-person coming together. And there's a lot here that you offer or that you have to give. You give this person emotional support is what it feels like. Now, if that's not what you want, you definitely don't have to open the door. I'm just telling you guys the energy that I'm getting. I think you guys are gonna, yeah. It doesn't feel like you guys are like over giving or overstepping a boundary. You might even be just letting them talk, letting them kind of work something out and being a listening ear. Someone here is in a lot of like pain over walking away from something, and they're going to pop up out of the blue. We got all signs showing up, but I already said the main ones. All right, let's see what you need to know. What is this person's intentions? Why are they coming towards you? We know that they need help. We all need a little help sometimes, but yeah, let's see what this person's intentions are. Thank you, Spirit. My group number 2s, please. What do they need to know about this person and why they're coming towards them? What their intentions are? What do they need to know, please? My group number 2s. What do they need to know, please, Spirit? What do they need to know about this person and their intentions? What do they need to know, please? What do they need to know about this person? Yeah, they're coming back around. They were feeling stuck for a while. They were feeling trapped. And by them coming back around, it's almost like they're kind of reclaiming their freedom. They're coming in to heal this, to heal something, to have healing perhaps. After a period of time of pulling back, they're letting go. So the reason that they've been pulled back is because they've been very uncomfortable. It could have been a financial situation, or it could be that they're actually letting something go that they were holding really like tightly to. When they let things like this go, it hits this person a little bit differently because their ego is like trying to fight with them, and it gets them really uncomfortable. So we have the the Knight of Pentacles, it's been a slow move. This is a slow burn. This is definitely a slow burn situation. We have the Two of Swords. They were tired of maybe thinking about this or feeling trapped and unable to make a decision. Should they come towards you? Should they reach out to you? And they are. I'm almost getting that it's a little impulsive. Earlier I said they might just show up, and they might just show up. They're like, F it, I'm pulling the trigger on this. I do feel this person disassociates, maybe depending on who you are to each other. They might kind of fantasize a lot. If it's that kind of connection, they might think about it more than they actually create action. And this is going to be one of those times where it's like they just get up and do it. It's almost like it takes a while for this person to recognize blessings or to kind of see what's right in front of them. And I do think they slowly are waking up to that. There's that message. The message, are you home? I'm outside. We have the King of Swords. It's in reverse. It's really hard for this person to communicate. They're not going to tell you how uncomfortable it's been. But look at that Ten of Pentacles. This person is moving slowly towards their stability. Or it could also be that there's, again, if it's family or business, whatever it is, because of that, things are moving slowly. They take it very seriously and they don't commit easily, but they are coming in towards you just to kind of maybe even like get out of their head, or it just feels like they really enjoy your company. Yeah, because it's like the connection that they have with you, I definitely feel like they feel free. There's also this person's like heartbroken or disappointed. I feel like it has to do some of these people, um, some of them are dealing with maybe like a breakup or a divorce or something, or they just had a loss. They've been investing into things. This person carries baggage from past situations that okay, this person has a hard time forgiving themselves. There we go. They have a hard time forgiving themselves for mistakes they made in the past. They carry this heartbreak with them. When things didn't end up working out for them, some people tend to learn from those mistakes and then just do better next time, or look forward, look ahead. It's really hard for this person to do that. They kind of harp on it. They kind of keep themselves prisoner at times, if you will, to their own thoughts. And maybe there's something about you and the way that you think, the way you express yourself, the way that you show up as a friend, the way you understand, that it just makes them feel more understood, even if they don't have the capacity to really express that. That's definitely what I'm getting here. Did we already talk about how this person's in their ego? Because let me tell you, this person is like, no, I got this. I'm strong. I am capable. And it's like, well, yeah, Zaddy, you are, but we can't do it all by ourselves all the time. It's like, whether it's working through it with a support system or therapy, or, just kind of knowing where to draw the line. If they are overextending themselves, it's like, these are all lessons that this person's going to have to learn, or else they're going to keep repeating the same pattern over and over. And it's like the things that they've wished for and the things that they've manifested, they have shown up, and this person doesn't see them as that way because they have a very specific idea as to how things should be, and that makes them miss out sometimes. But that just feels like it's self-sabotaging behavior to me. It's something that they have to break out of. So yeah, I would expect to hear from, if you already kind of know who this is, I would expect to hear from them. They're going to show up and you guys are going to have a nice conversation. It feels like you guys get to know each other differently. It feels good if you're open to it, my group number twos. Because if you're not, and nobody is blaming you for that. All right, let's pull some oracle cards and then we'll get some initials and charms for you before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. for these messages. Can we get more messages, please, from my group number twos? Messages from my group number twos. We have rest, rejection. Someone here, you could have felt rejected by this person at one point, or vice versa. This person fears rejection. That Four of Cups can come off as rejection for sure, because we just don't see what's right in front of us. What I tell you, ideation, this person and their thoughts. Ghost, someone from the past coming back. Stop. This person did put a big stop to this, or stop to something. That ghost card, you guys could have been ghosted, but this is also about a situation that's coming back from the past. This person's also dealing with their own ghosts. We have hunger. They don't feel satisfied, but this person isolates. These are all ego-based things. We have happiness and we have reflection. I think you help this person reflect, to be honest. Like I said, if you're open to it, because if you're not, no one can blame you. All right, let's get some initials. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some letters, please? Letters to give my group number twos some further validation as to who this could be. Thank you. You guys got a lot. We have JT for some of you. I mean, is it Justin Timberlake? I'm just kidding. We have D, B, H, K, C. Maybe someone here likes Hello Kitty. C, O, M, come, come over. N, G. I just thought not gonna lie. We have another M, another H, maybe double letters in your name, their name, last name, first name. We have X, A, and another G. All right, I'll leave those there for you guys to look at. You guys can go ahead and think of a question and we'll try to get you an answer. You'll know it's an answer because you'll feel it. If not, just take it as more messages for your reading. My group number twos. Thank you, Spirit. If they have a question on their mind, can we get them an answer, please? All right. We have, let me put these right over here. We have your magic is potent, my group number two. Be careful what you speak out loud because it might just come true. We have ask an ally. I do feel this person is coming to ask you something or to get your advice or to just have a friend. Maybe you need your friends as well. Should I be okay with this? This is what happened. What, like, help you process? I don't know, friends. Just take that for whatever it is. And then we have chill out. Someone needs to chill out. It might be everybody involved in this situation. All right, thank you, Spirit. Can we get some time, please? You guys could be dealing with someone who has a fire or an air placement. All right, let's see. We have the U.S. quarter that came out with the mommy bat and the baby bat, or the parent bat and the baby bat. What year is this? So someone here could be a parent. The year is 2020. So, well, we know what a big year that was for all of us, the entire planet. We have don't be fake. Maybe this person feels like with you, they don't have to be fake. They don't have to hide it, what they're going through. Did you guys get more than one angel number? You did. You got 111 and you got 666 or 999, however you look at it. Maybe you guys are seeing repeat numbers. That 111 feels like things are aligning for a new beginning. And the sixes are about harmony. I think earlier I said that you guys were like a melody. It did feel harmonious, this friendship, this connection that you guys have. Even though I do feel it could be deeper than just platonic, I think whatever this person is coming in for, it's like because of the friendship dynamic, and not saying they're friend zoning you. It just feels like they appreciate you in that way, like you understand them. We have when you think too much, you are removing what's moving. Very air sign quality, an overthinker. This person is an overthinker. And then we have the circus liquor clown. Someone here is used to wearing masks in their everyday life. Maybe there's going to be cocktails involved. Maybe there's a liquor store connection or a bodega, depending where you live. All right, my group number twos, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck with the situation, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into who is heading into your life, who's coming into your life next, and what do you need to know? We're going to be looking into who this person is, what they could possibly want with you, and yeah, what their intentions are. So let's get right to it. Let's use this deck for you today. We will also be using some oracle cards, pulling some initials, getting some charms for you, just trying to get as much information as possible. All right, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for my group number threes and for the collective spirit. My group number threes, who's heading their way, please? Who is this of significance that's coming towards my group number threes? What are my group number threes? I was going to say, what do they need to know? But I'm not there yet. Who is this person? What's going on? What can you tell us about this person? Man, the Emperor and the King of Pentacles has been taking over all the readings. So if you guys feel inclined and you feel like listening to the other groups as well, I'm kind of getting the feeling that there might be timelines here, different timelines that I'm picking up on, for someone at least. All right. Let's see. Who is this person, please? Who is this person who's coming towards my group number threes? We have the Empress. We have the Fool in reverse. We have the King of Wands as well. So they're very attracted to you, but things here, someone's having a hard time trusting or like going for something. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so whoever this is, it feels like they're trying to get things to a better place with you, or they themselves are coming out of conflict and getting to a better place. It feels like we're moving on from something that maybe prevented things from taking off before. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Someone here could have been feeling impatient or like they wasted their time, their energy, their money, their resources. It's almost like there's no investment that's been made, or the investment that has been made, it kind of didn't go anywhere. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Why the Fool in reverse? Someone here wants to move things forward, move on from something. Why the King of Wands? Why the Five of Swords in reverse, please? Thank you. Yeah, it's almost like someone hasn't been putting work into something, or that it's like they're tired of thinking of what didn't work out, or they're leaving a situation where things weren't working out. They're moving past that. And now someone here is very determined to move forward, to create some kind of movement forward. And in their head, or in their kind of way of thinking, the only way to do that is to just take control and go for it, is what I'm hearing. They're tired of thinking of what could have been done better or differently, or what happened. There was a lot of either miscommunication or just confusion, or just like ruminating over a situation. And it's like someone here is like taking the wheel and moving this forward. We have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. We'll see if it comes through. You guys weren't seeing eye to eye at one point, and maybe that's what they're trying to kind of move forward on. The Devil card. Interesting. Someone's been thinking about this a lot. It's like they're very determined. If this is a romantic connection, it's super lusty. It's like they just want to move forward and move ahead. Someone here could have been in a toxic connection, and they're very hopeful. We have Capricorn, Aquarius showing up, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, and Aries, Leo, and Sag. This person, that devil energy, I don't like it with that Six of Swords. I mean, it could be saying that they're working hard at trying to move forward, but this person has drama. and conflict when it comes to commitment or when it comes to their role or a commitment that they have. They feel chained to it, tied to it. And it's like, even though they still want to move forward, they're moving forward in with the devil energy. I do feel this person wants more grounding. They want something that's more reliable and more stable. They're not sure how you feel though. They're not sure if you still feel the same or if you also kind of want the same thing. I feel like there's been conflict with this person in the past, whether it was with you or with someone else. I just saw the World card and the Eight of Cups. This person could have walked away from something or is walking away from something. It could be a commitment, something they felt tied to, chained to, bound by. There we go, bound by. But I also feel like it's this person's, that could be it, but it could also be their ego as well that they're struggling with. This person does go back and forth. It's like they know what they want, but they have moments where they decide to be assertive and they go for it, and then they might pull back because they're having difficulty closing out past chapters, past baggage. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this person might be, it might be a job dynamic, a family dynamic. Something isn't working for them. Maybe it's even with you. If you guys did have a bad ending, it's almost like they're ready to move forward with it. Meaning they don't want to be stuck in whatever phase you guys are currently in. This person also like hasn't let you go or hasn't like you're still very much a part of their energy is what it feels like. But they're dealing with another factor that I don't think has to do with you. It has to do with either they're in school or they're in therapy or they have a commitment. There's something here where it's creating tension and a lot of emotion is bubbling up. You guys feel like you're at a disconnect and it feels like they feel left out of your life and they want to come in and reconnect with you. They're going to be coming towards you. I don't think you're going to be going towards this person. They've been thinking about it for a while and they're wondering what you're going to say, but they feel like you might be upset with them, but they're kind of ready to hear what you have to say. They want to do like a sweet gesture. They're going to catch you off guard. Yeah, they're going to catch you off guard. And this clarity is going to it's like you're going to be like, what? Like a truth is going to be revealed, friends. And I see you kind of having fun with it. I see you having fun with it, but I also see you being a little reserved, which is probably a good way to be in this situation. This is a new opportunity, but I feel like there's been other opportunities as well that have come up, and there's just been a repeated cycle with this situation or with this person. It seems like there's understanding, but it also seems like you definitely don't have to be here for it. Did I already say someone could be a Capricorn? That little devil keeps looking at me. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else, please? What can my group number 3s expect? Why is this person? Why? Well, why? That's it, Spirit. Why? Why this person? Why are they coming around? Bothering my group number 3's Empress vibes. Why is this person coming towards my group number 3's? Now, if this is a new person you meet, that'll be how you kind of know that it's them that I'm talking about. I think they're having some kind of issues. They might tell you like, oh, I just got out of something, or I don't know. Do people open up like that? I'm like, I talk to myself all day long. What do I know about what people say? We have the Page of Cups. A sweet gesture. Very sweet. They're bringing you something. They want to bring you something. It's not going to be something big. It's going to be something sweet. Look at you receiving it. You're like sitting back, like, oh, thanks. How can I help you? Not in those words, but they know that you got your life together, or they see that. They see you as being very strong, very healing, very confident. You like work hard for what you have. They feel comfortable if they've been over to your home. They feel comfortable, and they want to start new with you. It's been a long time coming, but they have been conflicted over how to get here. This person moves very slowly. They're an overthinker. What else can you tell us, please, Spirit, about this person? Why are they coming towards my group number 3s, please? There was drama or conflict, and we lost it because I feel like they want to drop it. They want to come in for victory. Look at that. They're coming towards you. They want to release past conflict. They're not coming in trying to go over, justify anything that happened. It's like they just want to start new. You're very attracted to them as well. They're very charming, very magnetic. This person also has a unique way of doing things. It's like their way. Why the Fool? They feel it's not done between you guys, and they're ready to take the chance when they come towards you. They've been planning this for a while. They're coming in to reveal some kind of truth. Look at this Devil. It's like all they can think about. All they can think about is coming back towards you. Now, I'm not saying it's like a 24/7 thing, but it might be like a 22/7 thing. They do have to sleep a little bit. No, all jokes aside, it feels like they're very determined to move forward with you. And that's putting it lightly with that Devil energy. They don't like you guys being disconnected. And I am getting the feeling that there is some kind of distance. Or now, if this is a new person, this is a little intense. It's like they're making their intentions known, but it's just kind of feels like someone you already know, to be honest with you. It's like they're confident, but at the same time, they're like, I wonder how my group number 3 feels. What are they going to reveal, please, with that Ace of Swords and that Knight of Pentacles? Over time, they're going to reveal more as well. Oh, their feelings. That was sweet. That was cute. Thanks, Spirit. Sometimes we need cute things to help us keep going in this cruel world. Damn, guys. This person, this person's a thinker. So that's what they're going to reveal with you, or to you, over time, is their romantic feelings. And they do plan on letting you know. You know what? It's not even that they're going to tell you how they feel. They're going to do things that show you how they feel for most of you. Now, they can indicate, obviously they can't say something, but they also plan to take action that shows their emotion for you. Why the Queen of Cups in reverse? 6. They also know that you get a lot of, they're afraid that you are seeing someone, or that you, they're worried. They're worried that you don't love them, or they're worried that you don't care about them anymore. They think about this at night. That's why when I said they do have to sleep sometimes, is because I was feeling nighttime. And they want to come in, and they want to have this victory with you. They want to give this attention and have your attention, give you attention. This is how they feel about you, the 2 of Cups, but they worry. Have you found someone else, or are you with someone else? Do you love someone else? But their feelings for you also put them in this anxious mode. It's like this person likes keeping control over things, including their emotions. And this is all part of the anxiety that they feel. All right, why does this Devil keep coming up, please, Spirit? Oh, because they hide it. Man, this person hides this. They hide a lot of stuff. You may not think that they feel this way, but maybe you do. I mean, this is your reading. These readings are meant to validate what you're already feeling. But yeah, friends, it feels like this person kind of self-sabotages. They've been thinking a lot about coming back together with you. They may seem disconnected. They stop themselves. They self-sabotage and they hide it. Yeah, this person, they might be younger than you. This is going to be unexpected. If you guys, yeah, this person does not express their emotions at all, but you're going to realize, or they're going to do something that you're like, oh shit, they do care. Or, oh, wow. I like, there's just going to be something that's made known to you. Maybe it's little things that they start doing and you're going to be like, oh, wow. And it is going to be exciting. I think most of you will be open to this. Some of you won't be. But for those of you that are, you're going to be happy with the progress that is made. I don't think this is fully going to take off into a committed relationship right away. Not at all. This person moves really slow and there's other things going on in their life. But this encounter or this thing, if you're open to it, it is going to move things in a better direction. Some of you, the way things were left were really unresolved. And this should help to bring some clarity and allow you to make a decision off of what you want to do. You can completely cut this off or you can write it out. Those of you that do choose to write it out, I do feel that there's a timing factor, but you are going to get something that you want and things are going to come back into balance. This person needs to release past baggage and there's a weight and a decision that they need to make, that they need to come to their own realization. Of this person uses their work or their lifestyle or all the things they have going on as to why they can't or they're unavailable in their head. They do fear commitment or there's some trauma around commitment. But the chances here, and they feel trapped, they feel stuck. But with timing, it does feel like that sorts through, but that is not encouraging you to wait. I think these are all realizations that you're going to come to and you're going to choose to do what's best for you. At least that's the advice. We have all signs showing up, especially Aquarius, big surprise, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. All of the fixed signs are showing up to the party, and that makes sense. This person might have a fixed sign in one of their big three, an Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, or Taurus placement that makes it, oh, I don't know why I grabbed these, that makes it really difficult for them to change course or just, let's face it, it's a little stubborn. All right, let's see what the oracle cards want to say. And then when I shuffle the other deck, you guys will get to think of a question and we'll try to get you an answer. Happiness, I do feel you are going to be happy. We have isolation. I'm going to put that one back for now if it comes back out. This person might isolate as well. We have trust. Maybe you feel like you can't trust this person, or maybe you guys do trust each other. We have abundance and growth. You guys, the tide is changing. Even if you don't decide to hang in there with this person, that does signify growth. It's like if you do, you're going to experience growth eventually, right? Like we said, it's a timing thing. So it's not like you're just waiting for this person. It's like maybe you're just still open to it. But if you decide to cut it off and close the chapter, it's like there's still growth that's happening. There's a lot of reflection for both of you as well. You make this person think in a different way, and not everyone does that to this person. This person doesn't seem like they listen to just anyone or people in general. You guys are very comfortable around each other, and there is like a built-in trust. Now, if the trust isn't there yet because of past behaviors, I don't know, it just seems like there's something very comfortable here. And then we got comfort. We have anxiety. I do think this has been, someone here is anxious. I think it's them. Pain and space. Yeah, this person, this is what they do. This is their comfort place. When they get anxious, when they're uncomfortable, when they're in pain, they need their space. This person likes to self-isolate. I mean, I go hermit too, so not necessarily a bad trait, but we did have that little devil showing up a lot. All right, my group number 3s, you guys can go ahead and think of your question and we'll try to get you an answer. Thank you, Spirit. My group number 3s have a question. Can we get them an answer, please? 3 cards. We have reflect further for the outcome. Stand in your power. You do need to have your boundaries in place with this person. And I think you already have. And visualize your desire. What is it that you want? Visualize that, my friends. Let's get some initials for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. I had one jump out, R, that literally jumped on my lap. Let's get a few more for you. All right. We have R, M, D, K. The RM reminded me of like REM sleep, you know, there's like dreaming involved. K, J, Z, G, H, W, B, Y, bye, or boy toys. All right. Those are your initials that we got. Check those out. RMD, KJZ, GHW, BYTZ. Let's get some charms for you to close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get a couple more. Thank you. We have Bad Bunny. Someone here might like Bad Bunny. You guys could connect through music as well. A lot of people are mad at him right now, but I don't know. Maybe this person's like your Bad Bunny. We still have a soft spot for you, Bad Bunny. We have T-Rex eating the goat. This reminds me of Emperor vibes, someone that likes to take control, king of the jungle, king of their own planet, universe, their own world. And we have 2 heart-shaped pins. I do feel there is a connection here that you guys feel with this person. Maybe there's a lot of kissing involved. We have a kiss can be even deadlier. And then we have Homer and Marge. It's also very sweet, though. We're going to put that with comfort and happiness over here. Also, Batman and Catwoman, they were pretty, it's like they were the same but not. It's like, you know, he fought crime and she was crime, but yet they both had their agendas. They both had their belief systems. And they both understood each other very well to a certain degree, right? I love when she like used to like try to get him to like fight her. That toxica kind of love. Just kidding, but you know what I mean. It's like there's a lot of passion involved. And then Homer and Marge, well, they've been together forever. And they've built their little home, you know, their little 10 of pentacles. And then we have la magia, the magic. I'm going to put that with visualize your desire because I do feel that you guys have a lot of intuitive power. Also, power of manifestation is coming through. I absolutely love this for you guys. All right, my group number 3s, please take care of yourselves. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.